Hello boys and girls, dummtoby here, and in this video I will show you what I've been doing in the past month. As you probably know, I'm a programmer, I love programming, and I have made a tool to help you make your life better while playing Bloxburg. So if you're a phone user, a phone player, this video is not for you, but if you're on PC, it will really change your life. So stick around and find out. So if you want to try this tool for yourself, you can go ahead and open your web browser on your device, preferably a desktop computer, and then enter this link. And unfortunately, you cannot enter it into this bar, but you have to enter it into the address bar, which is going to bring you on this website. You may recognize the tree in the background. It's the Bloxburg family tree. And yeah. Now, if you want to play Bloxburg, I added a little icon on the bottom that brings you to the game. And it also says that it says designed, but I also made the thing. So yeah. But also, now, you currently have only 4 tools. You have a setting app, but the setting app is mainly for doing some data transfers and also profiles. But I'll get into that later. Now, let's go through all the apps right here. First, there is Bloxburg Computer Decal Designer. So that is useful when you want to design a custom computer and you don't want to take a screenshot of your computer, or you want to do something specific. So let's go ahead and try that out right now. You will see that you have a black wallpaper with recycle bin and a Windows button. So now if you look here, you have presets. Currently I have one preset saved, and it's this one. Now if I refresh, because I want to get a new one, so we have the capture button. You can capture and take a screenshot. It currently doesn't work, but in the future it is most likely going to work. Now if we go here, workspace layout, we have some pre-added assets that we can use. Let's choose a wallpaper. We're going to choose the default Windows wallpaper, and now we can see it's set to this. Now if we go here, we can choose the icons that we want on the taskbar. So I will add the file explorer. It's going to copy the icon to my URL, and then if I go to taskbar icon, I can paste it, and then now we can see that it has been added on the taskbar. Now let's say I want to add a new icon, and then I want to reorganize them. Well, it works exactly like you would normally do on a Windows taskbar. So that's pretty cool, and you can also add windows. So let's say I want to take a screenshot of this window. So that's how you do this. Now this is for the desktop creator. Let's say I want to make a Bloxburg mural. To do this, I would open the Bloxburg mural generator, and it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a step-based procedure. But before you start, you need to enable this little setting here, crop image. Okay, now from there, it says upload your image via file selection, drag and drop, or paste from clipboard. Now that I have my image, I can paste it, and I will have an image here. Now if I click continue to configure, now I can see that it says wall painting, and then I can choose the number of painting that I want. As I can see here, it's a little square. It says it doesn't take the whole space, so I will click and choose 4 paintings. Now I will have this here, and it seems to be what I want to have. Now I click continue. It seems to be what I want to have. Now if I click generate tiles, I will have my mural that is here, and from there you have to download all of the files and upload them to Roblox Studio. Now that I have uploaded them, I will put them onto my build. Now let's say I have an empty plot. I will go in build, and then I will build a wall that is 4 by 1, so 4 square. Now I will go ahead and go get this specific painting. Now I can put the IDs of the images in order. Here we go. There is my painting, and it doesn't even look like it's 4 different paintings. Cool, right? The third app I want to show is Bloxburg Family Tree Generator. This is pretty self-explanatory as well. You have a little input field right here where you can input some data, and then you have some buttons on top that you don't need to worry about. Okay, so let's say I want to create a new family tree with my two alt accounts. So I right click on the image. If you see it in 3D, you'll just have to click 2D and you'll see it in 2D. And then you right click and copy image link. Now if you go back here, you paste the image URL, and if you don't know how, I have made a little video here to show you how. Now I can put the username and then the display name. Now I will be able to drag it on the tree, and if I drag it on the other side, it will get tilted around like this. So that is pretty self-explanatory as how you use it. What is Bloxburg Business Manager? Well, it's a new tool that I've made just today at the time of making the video, and it's a very cool tool. Let me just open it. It allows you to do multiple things. So sometimes there's bugs in Bloxburg that makes permissions get reset every time, and it happened to me, and I couldn't remember what permission I had set and what I haven't set. So I made a tool that allows you to make permissions and assign tags to the permission. So let's say this is guest and all of the permission I enabled, and there's a label for customer. So every customer will have guest permission, and if whatever happens with my permission, I can just look here and remember what they're for. But just know that it doesn't interact with Bloxburg. So if you set your permission here, it won't set on Bloxburg. So that's pretty cool. And also, what it does that is pretty cool is the job title. If you have a business and you want to manage your employee, well, you have the staff manager, but you also have the job titles. And the job title, you basically put a budget for the salary of your employees. For me, I put the maximum donation, so 50,000. And then you can see that you have your budget, your daily costs, and the remaining money after that, and the employees. So now the thing is, you see, you can put the hours per day maximum, and you can put the number of days you want the thing to calculate. It's a bit complicated, but if you're really into business role plays, this is very good for you, because you can keep track of the money you make and the money you spend. Let's say here I have my positions, okay? I have general manager, personal driver, restaurant general manager, secretary, blah, blah, blah. All of this, they have like preset salaries. You can either set this, okay? And I set my budget to a very low amount of 10,000. So this is 10,000 for a day. And now I'll put on a week in Bloxburg. And now let's say the job title. Okay, I want to add a new job. So chef. And then I can add the number of job available positions. And then here in the pay type, I can put a fixed pay type, which is a salary, or a level, which is set here, and I can also customize them. So you see here, you can customize them. Now I will put level 2, and I will add it. You see now that this chef that is paid $499 and also $20 the hour, over 7 days, I will be spending $3,000 on him in total. So I will have 6,000 remaining for other employees. So let's say I add a new one. I have spent $7,000 in total on my employees over 7 days. And now the thing is, they work a lot. They have a lot of hours. So let's reduce their hours to like 10 for the chef, or maybe just like 7 for the chef. And also here, for the driver, I will put 8. You see now I have more money remaining and it costs me less because they work less. Now let's go to staff manager. Now here, as you can see here, you can have this. You have your job titles. Now if you want to add employees, staff manager, add employee. And now you do the same as for the family tree. Now you can see that it makes 166.64 a day with his salary. And depending on the hours he makes, it's going to be around that. So now I can see that I have an employee that works as a chef, right? Chef, yeah. No, he's a driver, yes. And I can add more employees and have more slots for my job. So you can see here I only have one available job, but if I put 5, you can see now it's going to cost me more, right? Because I have 5 jobs to pay. Now that's pretty much how the business manager works. So I hope you will use it because it's really useful and I really put my heart to it. I really wanted that for a long time and I finally put myself to make it.
Now I really put my heart into making those, so if you want to try it, go try it out, and maybe it's going to help you with your Bloxburg gameplay and it's going to make it more fun. And see you in the next video.